back in college, you were a tanduay kind of girl.
No! My God, no! Big no! I don't like tanduay.
What were you drinking?
Nakasuka ako before sa tanduay.
What were you? Cheers, Rianne.
On today's episode of Breaking Bread with J. Alexis, I caught up with my old friend Rianne from university. We finished one bottle of wine at this beautiful place called Tschüß, and we talked about her plight as a nurse living in the UK. So hali, magsugilan na punta.
And how are you? No, seriously, I'm interviewing you right now.
Why man?
No, because this is about you, your experience as a nurse in the UK. So, hola, hey amigos, pangadlaw. I'm in Castle right now. I'm touring my good friend Rianne, and we've known each other since we were in the university, right?
Yeah.
We took up nursing in Ateneo de Cagayan, and she's a
her
nurse.
first year college.
Yep. And she's working as a nurse now in the UK for 6 years now, and she's visiting me. And we're having wine, and I told her it's a must that I'm going to interview her about her experience as a nurse working in the UK. Right? So
Yeah.
before we do that though, let's have a toast. Cheers. And you can speak in Bisaya and English because like I know those are like the languages that we want to speak in.
Yes.
Because
Because
we're
gusto ko Bisaya.
Yeah, because we're both Bisayas anyway.
Yeah, and mas comfortable biyang to.
Yeah, and we'd rather speak Bisaya and English because that's how we are actually. Rianne, how are you? No, that's my first question. How are you? Like, how's the state of mind right now? Like being after working in the UK for 6 years now. I'll put this one so that it remains cold. Yeah.
I don't know. Probably, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Should I say I'm okay? I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to be okay.
You're trying to be okay, yeah.
Yes, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Trying.
But we're talking about professional setting wise, okay? And we're,
Probably.
unless you want to talk about.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing personal. Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay then. But I don't know, work-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I think lang na it's good na parang nag out of the country ko,
Yeah.
para mag-rest,
Yeah. Okay, so
chill.
because you need that.
Yeah, you
Yes.
need it for your mental health.
Yeah. For those people who don't know you, what's your work in the UK? You're working as a nurse in what station? What kind of facility?
So, like, should I mention the hospital?
No, don't mention it.
Well, I work in an elderly medicine ward. It's like from 17, we went up to like 24 patients now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a staff nurse.
Yeah. And you've been working there for 6 years now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Same ward actually.
Oh, really? Ever
Same
since?
hospital, same ward since I deployed in 2016.
And you're still
Same.
there until now. Wow,
Yeah,
that's so
loyalty
amazing.
award.
Now, before we, I just want to talk about what happened to you when you flew into the UK because you are so lucky. And you have this group, you call them the Lucky Five. Could you elaborate why you call your group the Lucky Five?
It was Lucky Five because we were basically five, like, and then like one boy and then four
Girls?
ladies.
Yeah.
And then like sa check-in counters na jud na we were so like it was weird, like random na the lady asked us if we wanted to have an upgrade.
Yeah.
And we said, yeah, is it like for free or do we
Yeah.
have to pay? And
Yeah.
and she said it was free.
For the five of you.
Five, yeah. So moto na, I'm gonna really grab an opportunity na, why not business class?
Because I think that would be unfair. Like, can you imagine if there were six of you and only five were upgraded? Right?
Yeah.
But you guys were so lucky you were upgraded, and I saw those pictures. I remember you posting you drinking wine in the business class. I'm like, what's happening right
Yes,
now?
business class from Manila to London.
Yeah. So that was like a good omen, right?
That was-
You started on the right note.
Yeah. From more transition experience
Yeah.
actually, a business class that was free, an upgrade.
Yeah. And when you arrived there, do you have to take an exam in the UK?
Yes.
Okay. And how was that?
It was difficult.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I think, I think ito technical kaya siya. Like, kailangan gini mo siya i-mention, like, ang sa mga, sakto siguro na mga words na gusto na magdunggan sa assessor, or I don't know. Yeah,
And
siya.
so that was like your early challenge in your nursing career
Yes,
in the UK. For that exam.
it was
What's
quite
the example? It's called
expensive.
OSCE, right?
OSCE.
What does that mean?
I
You don't know.
forgot.
I really don't know what that means.
I
though.
forgot.
So the thing is, like, all Filipino nurses, if they want to work in this UK, they have to take that
Actually,
exam.
dili lang Filipino nurses.
So
Murag
everyone?
Everyone na kuan nga dili siya British.
So
Kaya dili man same ang curriculum sa ilaha. So wala man mi nag-school sa UK. So
There are no exceptions. No, so everyone has to take that exam.
mag-take ko
Okay. Then after that, you need to
I think
get.
exam siguro din sa mga EU na mga peeps.
Ah, okay. So after when you took it, then you've been working as a nurse ever since. Yeah.
So matagal na nag-anam na license or like PIN, then you pwede na right to work.
What's the difference though? Like you're working as a nurse in the UK and the difference between the hospital setting in the Philippines, because you worked in Cagayan de Oro.
I don't know. But feeling na ako so kaysa Pinas, di ba, we don't like do personal care washes sa patients. Basically sa ward, like sa akong experience before.
Yeah.
Like, good, like, na sila next of kin, na sila family to look after them while na sila sa hospital. Pero sa mo, manjud kay, no. And dili mag-get allowed, like, ang visitors, like, magstay. Unless siguro end-of-life care patients sila.
In the UK?
Or palliative, yes. So, kami tanan.
So would you
personal
say...
care, stuff, and all.
Would you say na mas lisod ang sa UK? It's more difficult working as a nurse in the UK than working as a nurse in the Philippines?
I don't know. Feeling na ako kayo mas grabe ka hands-on kasi yung patient.
Yeah.
Like, ikaw gito ng care sa iyaha, basically. Dili pero sa...
As compared to the Philippines that like you can delegate tasks, I guess?
This sa Philippines, kay more example kung, siguro kung I don't know, functional ba tawag na. Kung like medication nurse ka, or like charge, mag-carry out lang sa doctor's order, but I don't know. Hindi ka kabalo kung sabay din.
Yeah.
Totally nga big na difference.
Because the thing is, you have experience in the Philippines. Like, before you flew to the UK, I remember you working in a hospital at Cagayan de Oro. Would you say working in the UK is easier? Or working in the Philippines was more difficult? Compensation-wise, I would assume UK is so much better than the one in the Philippines, right?
Oh, much better.
Yeah, much better siya. And do you feel like you're being treated nicely in the UK? Like by the government, by the...
I think, siguro, mas better siguro.
So much better than in the Philippines. Because you were working in...
I think must feel mas valued ka. I think so.
Okay.
Compared
sa Philippines, yeah.
Siguro.
That's why you opted for greener pastures. But why the UK though, of all places?
I don't know. Feeling ako before kay ganun lagi ko magkuhan sa UK.
Because like most of our batchmates are in the UK, right? I'm just one of the few who's not there. Yeah,
I
right?
think sa siguro sa daghang tao na kuan. Dami-dami na bitaw.
Yeah, so it lured you in.
Ako friend man jud first.
Can you name that friend?
Si Aaron. Aaron, E-R-E-N.
Yeah.
Siya nag-influence yun, na mag-take na daw yung IELTS and all, mag-apply na daw for the UK, sa under sa ASC na agency. So, to.
And
Dugay pa man ko, no? So, a year after na ako nag-apply.
okay.
Kailangan yan ako sa requirements, na
Okay.
lagi ko maglihok. So,
But like the processing of the papers, was it fast?
yeah, okay. Ang
Okay,
process. I think, siguro lang ay ko sa IELTS.
Okay.
Kailangan ako ng IELTS,
Yeah.
7 above, 10 each na kuan.
Yeah.
So, to.
And what can you still remember like when you were new in the UK? Like what were your challenges? I mean, language-wise, you don't have any problem with English, but you know, what are like the other challenges? I would say probably homesickness. Were you homesick?
Siguro for a time.
Yeah.
Pero na okay naman ako after. I've got like relatives.
Oh yeah, because you have so many family. But the thing is also, you mentioned that in your hospital, it's almost all Filipinos, right?
Yes. Like, big siya na population ng Filipino community dito yun.
Yeah. So, let's say on your shift, because you're always on the night shift, most of your colleagues are Filipinos. Oh, really? So, 100% most of the time on your shift.
Dili jud. Like, pero daghan gid kaayo, like Filipinos.
So, you just feel right at home? In a way.
And then, miskan dili ka kaila sa ilahat, pero like, nasa sa urban wards and also mag-hello lang sila sa imo.
Yeah.
Itong Pinoy.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one less problem actually, no? Because like you feel more at home. English is our second national language in the Philippines. It's not really a challenge for us in a way. And well, how about during the pandemic though? How was your experience?
My God.
Can you still remember when the pandemic news broke out? Like there was this like probably one person who was affected by um, the coronavirus. Like how can you still remember how you felt? Like
Actually, sa first gid na pagkuan,
Mm.
ando na news, kina ko sa Philippines, na vacation.
really? Okay.
Mm,
And
with, you know,
uh-huh.
na vacation.
Yeah, and
The man catfish.
so you're so lucky that you were able to go back to the UK, right? Before the
Ikaw to na time, dili pa siya like super busy na you have to wear mask and
Yeah.
all. Like, dili pa grabe ang restrictions. I think ikaw to pa man to na time na discover nila. So, dili pa gid grabe ng, you know.
Were you worried for your life?
Actually, I think wala pa ka to na time. Kaya wala gid ko kabalo ko unsa siya kakuan.
How severe it was. But you also mentioned that we had this schoolmate from Xavier who passed on, right? And this is someone who you knew personally, who's a good friend of your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did that feel? Like, did it affect you or?
I think feeling ako kato na time siguro I felt a bit scared.
Yeah.
Na, like, oh my God, this is reality. And, like,
It's really
COVID is
happening.
real.
Yeah.
Like something nga na bit scary.
Because you probably like, how did you feel about it? Did you feel like it's probably just like
And na-COVID ba ako twice?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, sa first wave.
Yeah.
Pero good thing na wala no worse. So.
Okay, so it was not really that bad. Okay, and yeah, because you had another COVID.
I forgot when, pero twice ka na COVID.
Because I remember there was this one time.
Kaya
you were-
kapila ba na COVID ward. So.
Yeah. No, because like I remember there was this one time you texted me. You said like I'm still positive, but they're asking you to go on duty still, right?
I think grabe na staff shortage
Yeah.
since nag-pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya ka man na off sick.
Because like I remember like you told me, you're still positive, but you don't have the signs and symptoms anymore, and they were asking you to go on duty, right? Like that's how badly the UK needed nurses that time.
Yeah. I think siguro so like di ba sa world bit to na grabe na
Yeah.
shortage and all, grabe ang mga death
Mm-hmm.
o sickness.
Yeah,
So I
and
think
also during the pandemic, you were one of those people who still went back to the Philippines for vacation. How was that experience?
every year.
Yeah, every year. So there was never a year you didn't go home, right?
Wala.
Even during the pandemic, even if you had to do
Nakatry
the
ko like quarantine.
Yeah,
I went to like
in Yellow Hotel in Cebu.
Yellow
I remember
Hotel,
that. Yeah.
So na-quarantine ko dito.
And you still went home.
Yeah, every year, Jud. Kami na-experience. Ano lagi ako friends na,
Yeah.
mag-ask na sila sa ako. Ako na daw agency. Kaya
Yeah.
kabalo man ko sa mga requirements or
Yeah.
sa mga buhaton or whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sabo.
Then wait. So you went there and you came back, and this is you're running to your sixth, right? It's almost seventh year already. You're done with your sixth year.
Mag-7 yeah.
Mag-7 na ka.
This August, yeah.
And how do you feel about it? I mean, it just went by so fast. Because I remember also when you messaged me that you're going to the UK, and I was still in Cebu that time, and
Nag-plans kami sa mga Lucky 5 na group na what if like i-remake to na mo picture na nagkuan mi sa like passports na mo like Philippine passport
Yeah.
pero sa Manila pa like but this time different na of
oh my
course
God,
ang mga passports.
talking about passports, you have recently changed your citizenship from Filipino to British. How did that feel? What was your decision? Like, what made you decide, to change citizenship?
I think the mutual benefits probably.
Yeah.
Especially travel.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need na mag-apply for like the Schengen visa and stuff and mas easier na maka-travel.
Was there a
Kasi
part-
travel dito number one pops sa mind na, oh my God, kailangan ko magkuhan eh.
Was there a part of you that felt like you died because you're no longer Filipino in a way? Or you'll always be Filipino, even if you have the British passport. Yeah, she was using her British passport. I fetched her in Luxembourg airport. She was using her British passport.
First time na pag-use akong kuhan passport.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh. So, ano siya,
Yeah.
first time.
And you're happy with the decision. Yeah. And that's why we're celebrating right now. And I'm so happy for you that you're here actually. So.
Oh yeah, first time na nakita in I don't know how many years na.
No, I saw you one time, but I saw you at the mall.
I mean, kadugan naman to. Pero wala man to sa kuan.
But that was so fast. That was so
Wala man
fast.
to dali
'Cause
sa abroad
for some
or
reasons,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Ito ba to sa Philippines? Yung parang, hello.
No, it's important because the thing is, Rianne, for me, it's very important to make sure to what do you call it? Appreciate the people that show us that show up, right? Because like once you get older, everyone has lives already, right? So there are only a few people that will really remain in your life, and you're one of those. And I will always appreciate the people that show up, make sure that their presence is felt. Like you don't really have to text each other every day,
Yeah.
right? But you just have to make sure that you just feel that even if you're not there, that friend is there. Because the thing is, for me, real friends, they may grow separately, but they don't grow apart, right? And you have already rooted yourself in the UK, and I'm here in Germany. And some of our friends are rooted somewhere else. But that doesn't mean that they're no longer our friends. But you have to understand the fact that we're adults and life goes on. You know that, right? Just because something ends, does that mean that it's gonna be end forever?
Hugot lang.
Right? Like when something ends, that's going to be the time when what do you call that? When something ends, that means something is about to start also. Something is about to start in your life as well.
Yeah, wala ka ba din na mas better na opportunity, mas better na, you know.
That's good. Okay, keep saying
like
that.
experience or whatever. Imong deserve.
Yeah.
Na whatever.
Yeah, because you always have to remember that you'll only accept.
Well, basically, you have to know your worth.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, and you'll only accept the things that you deserve, right? You only want what you want and what you deserve, and you have to know your worth, and that's good. Just read between the lines, you guys. Right. So, you're in the process, I guess, of healing.
Yes.
Yeah. And how far are you in the healing process right now? You are fully healed. That's why we're here. We're celebrating. And we're
Fully
happy.
healed ako.
No, but the thing is, for me, happiness is always a choice. Diba? And that's the reason why you're here. You chose to come visit me here. And the funny thing is, you guys, it's gonna be 3 countries in 3 days. And actually,
Actually.
we went to 3 different countries in 3 days. Like I fetched her in Luxembourg. We went to France for the whole day, and she slept in Germany. So, but yeah, yesterday it was like full day in France. Today is a full day in Germany.
And
Tomorrow,
pinag ang number of steps.
oh my god, like 20K?
20 something.
I'm so proud of you.
Pero nag-lose ba ko weight?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And how's your experience here in Germany though? Like, did you expect that you'll see something like this? Because you
I
probably
think wala ko na-expect about, maybe
Yeah.
because wala lang ko research ang place.
Yeah.
Pero, it's nice.
Because when you say
Lovely siya.
Germany, it's always beer, right? Like what comes into your mind is like beer, the
Oktoberfest.
Lederhosen, yeah, you know. But you're here and it's all wine, so
Lagi, so different
you're pleasantly
siya.
surprised. And earlier today, you tried your first burrata ever.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and you enjoyed it.
Because, di ba, ayun ko sa'yo na I tried looking for it sa UK, but then wala ko kakita. Maybe different na store or something. Pero yeah.
I tried my first burrata here also at a grocery store. It's like I saw it in a restaurant in France, and they were charging me 15 euros for that. I'm like, huh? I think I can just buy that at the grocery store, and yeah,
Much cheaper.
it was really delicious. Right, from now on, I'm not. I mean, if I don't have a choice, I'll just eat mozzarella. But if I see burrata, I'll always eat burrata. And I think you'll be that kind of person as well. You'll be like, guys, I miss burrata. I miss having Riesling here in Germany. Okay, so I'm in a place called Mosel, and it's famous for the Riesling wine. And how is it so far? Do you love wine?
Pero dapat like white and sweet, good.
But this is sweet.
Yeah, so I like it. This one. Let me go.
Back in college, you were a tanduay kind of girl.
No! I got no! Big no! I don't like tanduay.
What were you drinking?
Nakasuka ako before sa tanduay.
What were you drinking before?
I don't know. Next one, wine food.
No, because we were drinking beer before. We were drinking... No, because like when you're with me, when you're with my barkada, we would drink tanduay, and you'll be more street. And when you're with your other friends, you'll be more posh.
Depende siguro.
Right, it depends.
Pero dili ko na.
Tanduay.
Pero here, but actually sa UK, ganun ko cider.
Cider. Apple cider, is it?
No, ako ganun ko itong sa Copperbird na
Yeah.
strawberry and lime na cider.
Is that wine?
No, cider
Cider is
siya.
like juice, I guess, right? It's
Yeah.
like fermented something. I don't know. I've
Basta
never-
cider siya, then lami siya. Pero di ko siya yung nga grabe na alcohol content, I think.
There you go. So you have to drink more wine. Because later today, we're going to climb up to the castle and watch the sunset. And that's going to be your first castle ever, right?
Here?
Have you been to a castle before?
I was sa Scotland.
Scotland, okay, yeah. It's going to be your first castle here in Germany. We're going to watch the sunset and you'll see
Pero
the
layo
Mosel
siya?
River. It's just very near.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, you know now.
No, it's totally doable. You're drinking wine and you'll have your liquid courage later on.
Oh my god.
Right. And how are you right now?
I'm okay. My god, I'm on top of the world. Joke. Literally, I'm on top of this, I don't know, the name of the castle. Nasa akong video. Okay, now stop na. Cut.
I'm so proud of you. And
Thank
let's
you.
cheers to that. And wait,
So,
before we end this conversation, I have two questions for you. I know you love Jollibee. What is your go-to Jollibee order every time you eat a Jollibee?
sa tinod lang,
Yeah,
almost na lang gina-order.
really?
Except siguro sa Jolly Hotdog.
You don't like Jolly Hotdog?
Dili lang man, pero bakit too much na, di na naman makaya eat.
Palabok, do you love palabok?
Ganun ko palabok, pero mas ganun ko pasit malabon sa kuan.
Yeah, in roast
Ikaw
pancit
i-compare.
palabok. Okay.
Mm-mm.
But do you have palabok in the UK?
Wala, I don't think na ay palabok.
Okay, but you already have the peach mango pie. Oh,
So
that's
fish
good.
mango pie, chicken, rice
Yeah.
of course, burger,
Yeah.
fries.
But in the UK, your Jollibee has halo-halo, right?
Oh,
Oh, you don't have halo-halo? Because in the States, they have the halo-halo.
oh.
Ah, okay.
But there's one store na I like small lang siya
Mm.
actually na rakuan na resto number ice cream parlor siguro or something. It's called Mama Son's.
Mm.
So yeah, na actually halo-halo.
Where do
Lami
you
siya.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Interview?
Yeah, this is an interview.
Oh my god, I don't know.
No, it's good because like this
To
is
be honest, wala ko yung mga goals nga kuan.
you'll just think about it later on, I guess.
Yes, depende kung asa ko ikon sa life.
Yeah.
Joke na.
And before we end this, I just want to ask, what's the hashtag of your life right now? I'm not gonna end this unless you answer me. Like, what's the hashtag of your life?
I don't know. But maybe hashtag you deserve to be happy and then hashtag know your worth.
Oh my god, I so love that.
Like hugot lang pero
Yeah.
basically sa experience of life. And
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
yes.
you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to know your worth. Okay, and with that, daghang salamat sa inyong pagtanaw. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys were drinking wine as well. So until next time, hantod sa sunod. Ciao.
Bye.